Recorded. And we are recording. Cool. All right. So this is, again, just properties, tools, stuff that you will be utilizing most of the year. We already did number one. It was negative 4.2. Right? What was number two? The absolute value of 12 minus 16. 12 minus 16 is negative 4, and the absolute value of that is 4. 3, the absolute value of negative 7, 6 is, or that, yeah. 1 and 1, 6, or negative 7, 6, 4. The absolute value of 3 minus the absolute value of negative 2 is just 3 minus 2, so is that 1? 5, the absolute value of 2/3 is 2/3. 6.3 times the absolute value. That setting right beside that means times. So that's just 6 times 0.3, which would be 1.8, I think. 7, absolute value of 14 minus 8, that's just 6. And 8, the absolute value of negative 0.01 is 0.01. 9, we would say that negative square root of 6 is less than square root of 10. Right? We did that one yesterday. 10 we did yesterday together. 3 halves is equal to 1.5. 11.06 is less than, it's like 6 cents is less than 60 cents. 12. 4, yeah, is equal to the absolute value of negative 4. We went all the way to 16. 13, negative 0.4 is less than 0. 14, negative absolute value of negative 7, which is just negative 7, would be less than the absolute value of negative 7. They try to trick you with all those negative signs. 15, can y'all see that okay? All right, 15.9. 0.9 is greater than 2/3. Yeah, 0.9 is 0.9, 2/3 is 0.6, repeating. Okay. 16, square root of 2. I don't know what the square root of 2 is, but it's got to be less than the square root of 5. All right. 19 we did together yesterday. Again, 19, that number is a real number, and it's an irrational number. 20 is a real and a rational, and that's it. And then we get to name properties. This is why I'm kind of curious. We didn't talk about this a lot like yesterday. I'm just kind of curious. When you're going to name properties, if you could recognize these. 25, any guesses? It is the commutative, I'm just going to abbreviate, community property of addition. That's right. This is the one that dealt with parentheses moving, correct? We're only doing the odds there. 25, 20, we didn't. Oh, did I not write it? 27. So 27 is associative because it parentheses move. 29 is distributive. That shows the 16 being distributed through the parentheses. 31, anything times 1 is itself, that is the identity property. Identity property, that's not, hey, it doesn't matter what it is. If it's times 1, it doesn't change it. And you guys won't believe how helpful that is in some upper level math. Like, take it times 1. It won't change it. It's useful to know. All right, then. 33, what is that? The additive. Well, it is. I didn't have to say additive. I'm just, it's additive. It's not the multiplicative. It's additive inverse property. I don't know why I chose to go ahead and tell you additive there, but it is the additive inverse as opposed to the multiplicative inverse, I guess. 35 and 36 and 37 are all, I'm just going to do one number line right here, okay? Okay, guys? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So, -5. Sometimes it's just good to know what a number line looks like. Uh-oh, I ran out of room. That's all right. Square root of 2 is 1 point, somewhere in there. Right about there. 3/2 is right here. And 0.5 would be right there. All right, the last part. -39. -2.5. Its opposite is 2.5. That's right. And then its inverse. I got to realize that -2.5 is -5/2, so its inverse is -2/5. So make that 40. All right. 3. What's 3's opposite? What's its inverse? Yeah. And 41 5/9 opposite. Yep. That's what would make it 0. And then inverse 9/5. That's what would multiply. If you multiply the inverse, you'd get 1. All right. I'm going to stop the recording so I can